dismissiveness, you know, like, oh, My Little Pony, but more so just like, I've never opened a Wikipedia page about My Little Pony before.
Well, My Little Pony comes with the highest recommendation. I mean, it's no Adventure Time, but it's like solid. It's like kind of breezy, kind of pretty sharp.
The cartoon.
Yeah.
What? Where? How does one even watch the cartoon of My Little Pony?
It was on Netflix for a long time. I think it still is. Oh, it used to be on. God, well, there was like a Mattel Hasbro Cartoon Network kind of thing. They showed that. They had like a new Care Bears. They had G.I. Joe Renegades or something.
Literally everything you're saying does not sound familiar in the slightest.
Like, I maybe came across this channel once in my life, but it does exist.
The other Rangers are here? Wait.
It was bound to happen eventually. They all kind of get their powers at the same time.
What? What is this? I love this.
Ooh, those are great designs.
That's great. Ooh, sorry.
Hey! We're getting excited about comics, and you should too.
That's sick.
Because it is the Sundown Rundown, where we run them down till the sun goes down.
That's right.
We are here at Southern California Comics, as usual. If it were anywhere else, that'd be weird, and we'd probably get sued. I don't know.
Maybe we ought to try that for a future episode.
Yeah.
Sundown Rundown in miscellaneous places.
We're here at Kmart. Tell you about the latest in Martha Stewart living items.
Into it.
We didn't say what we're running down. Anyway, comics came out this week, and we're going to talk about them. I have nothing to talk about but IDW, which is fun.
I have
quality books.
I have not a full. Wait, I thought there was a Dark Horse book in there.
Oh, I guess technically.
Oh, well,
little of both. Yeah, who wants to start?
I'll totally start.
Okay.
All right. I'm actually going to start with a book that I enjoyed the first issue of more than I was expecting to, but not that I wasn't expecting to enjoy it, because I'm already a fan of this thing, and that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink Ranger. She's got her own miniseries. They're all getting their own miniseries, if I remember correctly. One after the other. Kimberly gets hers first, and that's cool, because I was always a big fan of Kimberly.
That's the Pink Ranger.
And now she's on that, or she was on, I don't know if that show's on anymore, Flashpoint.
She was on Felicity.
Sure.
That's a good show.
I don't know what that is.
Felicity? It's the first J.J. Abrams TV show. It was on the WB back in the day. It was a long time ago. Before you were even born. I don't think that's true at all.
I was like, that doesn't sound right, but I'll believe it.
The redesigns of the costumes in this
are super silly. I don't even want to, well, first off, Kimberly gets a new suit because of reasons. I kind of want to show it off because, you should really read this series.
Yeah, show it off.
It's super great. All right. Well, first off, there's a nice color balance and, there's a good picture of her costume. Everyone's costumes are so good.
There's
whatever. We'll use this one. Just look at. Is that about right? Is that showing them off? Look at that. Nice color balance. Adding in a little bit of extra black, balancing. I don't know. Very sick. And it's just a fun story altogether. Who's Brendan Fletcher
and Kelly Thompson.
And then illustrated by Danielle De Niculo, who I'm not familiar with, but I really like her art. It's super cool. If you're even remotely into the Power Rangers, check it out.
Alright. Moving on to Ideas and Design Works.
I know.
With, yeah. That's what it stands for, I think. Judge Dredd number 8 is out. Dope comic. Ulysses Freitas, Eric Freitas, art by Dan McDade. This, I caught up on the first 6 issues, I believe, of this book a few weeks ago, and it is dope as hell.
Dope as hell.
It goes to some strange places. It can do that because I don't know if it's necessary in an alternate universe, but Judge Dredd is in a strange land.
Stranger in a strange land?
Yeah. This has an amazing cover featuring Judge Death as a Virgin Mary type.
I know nothing about Judge Dredd. What is Judge Death?
Judge Death is one of the 4 dark judges from an alternate dimension, including Judge Fear and 2 others.
I have a lot of questions. Probably better off not being done on the show.
I think for Judge Death, being alive is illegal to him, so he seeks to eliminate all life. It's great. Judge Dredd is the best.
This is only giving me more questions.
Read all the Judge Dredd you can, is all I'm saying.
Apparently that's what I need to do. I have something that's not as exciting as that.
It's just as exciting.
It's pretty exciting. Civil War 2. This is issue number 4. If you read issue 3, you know the stakes have been raised. Things have been getting crazy. People doing crazy things, and now we've got the fallout from that. And the cliffhanger from the last issue was that Tony knew how Ulysses' ability worked now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what this one is about. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool. And I'm enjoying this book a lot. It has my new favorite panels with She-Hulk in it, even though she's in a bed. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not like Skeevy. It's
yeah,
like, it's like powerful.
Yeah. Oh. We all knew she was gonna live. It's not necessarily a spoiler. I mean, I didn't say.
She looks super angry, and it's great.
All right, I'm out. Let's
all right,
move on.
Anyway, I want to talk about Judge Dredd, but this time he's gonna verse a couple things, including Predator and Aliens.
Love the Predator.
Yeah.
Take people before you do.
And they were like, yeah, he's cool.
It's gonna be a nice day.
What can one say about Judge Dredd versus Predator versus Aliens that hasn't already been said by the title?
That's very true. It is pretty self-explanatory.
I can tell you one thing. It's got animal creatures in it. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
I did flip through it and was exceptionally confused by the animal creatures.
Yep. I don't know what the deal is, but it's insane. Written by John Layman of Chew fame, who looks like he has to have. He sounds like he has fun. He doesn't look like he has fun because I've seen the man. Does not like it.
No. Not a fun lover.
No.
Not looks like a fun lover.
No. People seem to enjoy his comics. I enjoy this on principle because it's Predator versus Judge Dredd versus Aliens. Is it 2-on-1? Is it a handicap match? Is it a triple threat? I don't know. Let's find out together.
These are the kind of questions one should ask in a proper show. Speaking of, did you watch Raw this week?
No, not yet.
It's so good.
Awesome.
It's so good. You should watch Raw. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, Lord.
Even though we live in these dark times.
Speaking of.
All right, everybody. If you're still watching this show, presumably you appreciate or respect or listen to young Daniel and I sometimes. What I'm about to say is moderately important as far as it goes with comics. This is Captain America, Steve Roberts, number 3.
The white imposter, Captain America. And that's not a joke.
The not true Captain America.
Yep. The off-brand Captain America.
The much more important Sam Wilson title is still going. Don't ever forget.
Yes.
But this guy also has a title. And this guy, he was in some hot water for a while. So people were like, yo, maybe he's a Nazi now and junk. Don't sleep on this book, y'all. This is fun. It's good, and it doesn't betray good old Steve Rogers' personality. Steven Rogerbert. If you like Steve Rogers, I think you'll find that this book doesn't disappoint you. Especially if you enjoy a good mystery. I like a good mystery in my books.
And issue 1 provided a pretty great mystery.
Yeah. Issue 2 solved a little bit of the mystery, just a tiny bit, and then now we're getting new mysteries thrown in, and I tell you, it's a damn fine thing is what it is.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna talk about another IDW book. What do you think? What do you think it is?
More Judge Dredd.
Surprisingly not. It's ROM. ROM, the Space Knight, as you may remember from Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics still has Space Knights in their universe.
Venom, right? Venom is Space Knight right now?
Venom is a Space Knight. We saw Space Knights in the Infinity crossover, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So Space Knights are still there, but ROM, they don't own the rights to ROM, so ROM can never appear there unless Marvel does some finagling, I guess.
Bye, ROM.
IDW has it. It's
hey, ROM.
ROM is one of my favorite bands. They did Man on the Moon. And now there's a comic about him by Chris Ryall, Christos Gage, and Dave Messina?
You're a monster.
David Messina, excuse me. I know I'm a monster for saying that name wrong. But
you're not friends with them, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta be formal.
Chris Ryall is like the publisher, president of IDW. I forget which, but he's like a big wig there. Loves ROM. He's been wanting to do ROM forever. Now he's finally doing ROM. Passion project kind of thing. $5 for a thick first issue featuring Space Knights and Are those Dire Wraiths? Probably not. I think Marvel still owns the Dire Wraiths. I forget.
Can we keep calling him the publisher president? That's like a pretty great title.
Publisher president.
Like publisher president, then your last name. Like, that commands power. Man.
It sounds like publisher Paris. Publish or perish.
Publish or perish. So like publish or perish. Is that a parish of a church?
But it's like it's a weirder dichotomy because it's like you get published or you become president.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Unique.
Yeah, very unique. On to the next thing.
Yeah.
We're done talking
segment about
comics. We're going to talk about more comic books.
We're done talking about comic books. These next things we're talking about are just heaps of trash stapled together.
Hey, don't you talk about Red Hood and the Outlaws that way? What's up? Yeah, it's your boy Scotty Lobbs back with Dexter Soy. Batman is here. Jason Toddy is here.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Todd. If you like punching and hitting, this is the comic for you. This time they're reborn. They undergo a rebirthing ceremony. Like, this has some Batman Empreg in it. It's very strange.
Only some of what he's saying is true.
But, like, this panel's dope. Like, look at that.
Yes.
Look at that Batman and/or Robin.
Some of these panels are pretty dope.
Yeah, and he's got guns. Like, he's like Deathstroke without the face.
This is split.
Like the half face. He's like, it's like Deathstroke is Two-Face meets Red Hood. Outlaws nowhere to be seen. Makes you think.
Yes.
You want to talk about Titans?
I'd love to talk about the Titans.
Official #1, the series, not the special.
That's right, the homies have been rejoined, the band's back together.
Yep.
Wally's got a new suit.
Yes, these are not the Teen Titans, these are the fully grown Titans who will never graduate to being in the Justice League.
Who needs to be in the Justice League, am I right?
It's like being stuck in NXT forever.
Some people like that.
Some people would like
I
that.
don't like... Sorry, I was very passionate. I don't like Roy's new costume. I don't like Roy's new shades. It looked like he's wearing one of those masks you wear while you're sleeping.
Hey, like, yeah, like a sleep mask.
Yeah, like that is... it looks ridiculous. Look at that.
Looks like Cyclops without the visor. Or without the, like, part where beams come out.
I don't like that.
Yeah, pretty ugly comic. But Dan Abnett's the writer.
Yeah, and the first issue was nice.
Solid.
The Rebirth, rather, was nice.
This is like kind of Wally West and Friends, so this is sort of where you want to go if you want to find out what Wally's up to now that he's back in the DC universe.
Well, a Wally.
The original Wally.
Wally.
But maybe not the best. Not the robot. Not the weird like men's rights activist robot from Pixar. He's a nice guy. No, it's Wally West, the Kid Flash. So if you want to carry on from Rebirth,
Wally
DC Rebirth special, this is where you go.
Yes.
That's all I have to say about that. All right, now on to the solid stuff. This is top tier.
The top tier.
Nude Superman #1. He's holding #1, so you know it's #1. I hope they continue this motif in all the other issues.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
Nude
it's
Superman
like pushing
#2.
Yeah.
Holding #2 on his back while also nude.
This is the all-new Superman of China. Really fun twist on the Superman mythos.
Yeah, super great, and not just like, hey, let's put Clark Kent in somewhere else, like really China feeling. See, that's not a great way of saying it. I'm not really good with the words today, but it's got a very like Miles Morales kind of feel to it, like the same way that Miles Morales was not just Peter Parker but black. You know?
Yeah.
This is how that feels. This isn't just Clark Kent but Chinese. This is a new kid with his own problems, with his own, viewpoint on life, and so I'm very excited to see him go forward in that dope costume.
Yeah. He's a bit of a bully, gets some superpowers.
Mm-hmm. Got some tragedy in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Some trauma like any hero needs, apparently.
Yep. For me, I enjoyed this book a lot.
Mm-hmm.
For me, this is sort of a countdown until the Great 10 show up.
Yeah.
Which is all I wait for in any comic book. When does the Great 10 show up?
They were in like a couple panels of that one Batman Superman, like 24 or whatever.
Oh yeah, where they introduced nude Superman.
See, but here's the thing: is in that issue they totally like release someone from a test unit or whatever, and then in Nude Superman, there's a line about how the procedure should be more healthy after the first one or whatever. So I think that's actually a different dude that's not Nude Superman.
Interesting.
Conspiracy.
Guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Great book, pick of the week, in my opinion. I already read it. Batgirl #1.
Love
This is
Raphael.
the official #1 too. This is not a Rebirth special.
Yeah. So what happened there?
I don't know. I guess you know what it is. Birds of Prey gives you all you need to know about Batgirl. The Birds of Prey Rebirth special.
I did. You know what? I was gonna say, but like it should still get. But in all fairness, Detective and Action didn't have Rebirth specials because, in theory, Batman and Superman tell you all you need to know about the current.
Yeah.
So all right.
In their attempts to make things more accessible, they become more confusing. That's comics for you. But new Batgirl #1. Batgirl is out of Burnside and traveling the world. She's in Japan for the majority of this issue. It's by Hope Larson and Raphael Albuquerque. So, colors by Dave McCaig. Yes.
Question.
Yes.
For you, my friend. I'm not sure if I'm understanding this correctly. So, you read the Batgirls and the Birds of Prey.
Yes.
Rebirth, right? In it, she mentions being back from her journey. So
Yeah.
does Batgirl take place before that series?
Yes.
So this won't necessarily be concurrent with the other stuff that's happening in the DC universe. This is more of like a thing that okay.
At least this first story arc is about what happens between
During that.
the Batgirl #52 and Batgirl and Birds of Prey #1.
Okay, cool. That's what I didn't know that going in, so I was a little bit like, huh?
Yeah. So Batgirl's traveling the world with a buddy. Raphael Albuquerque's art is amazing. The colors by Dave McCaig are so delightful.
They look very like whimsical.
Like so far, like there's some really clever art things. Like right on this panel in the middle, she's like viewing like the trajectory of this character. You see this?
Oh, you had to move the book right as I was yawning. Hey.
Right?
That is cool,
Really?
especially because it like gives us a nice artistic perspective of her ability to like deduct situations and stuff like that.
Yep. So really colorful, charming hangout comic with superheroes. I cannot wait for #2.
Me neither. Even though I haven't read #1 yet, but I'm still very excited for it.
This maybe the strongest one so far of Rebirth.
Very nice.
Yep, it's a knockdown. I'd say what's that one? Knockdown Green Arrow, knockdown. What's that other one? That you
Nightwing?
like?
I like that one.
Nightwing, yeah, that's the other one. Oh, hello.
The patron, the patron deity of the Sundown Rundown.
For those of you who attended Comic-Con, for those of you who attended Comic-Con and saw us, and for those of you who attended Comic-Con and spent some time with us and had a good time, I thank you. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Enjoy your evening.
I will try.
Party safe.
Party hardy.
That too.
Hey.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Unless you had something you wanted to say. Announcements?
I feel like you triggered something like I should break out into like a song or something, but I didn't have anything prepared.
I mean,
Everything. Nope.
no.
Not organic.
No.
One last call for alcohol. Finish your whiskey and beer.
Closing time.
Yeah.
Good song. Good song. It's not by ROM, but it'll do.
Oh, sweet ROM.
See you next week. I mean, everybody hurts sometimes. But they're a good band.
No. Oh, there's a whole bunch of wood. Oh, that was. No, don't.